Hello friends, welcome to Mysterious Stories. There is a country in Europe named Hungary. In 1933, a song was released in this country. The name of this song was Gloomy Sunday, but at that time no one knew what would happen next with this song. People believed that because of this song, more than 100 people had committed suicide. This song was also prohibited in America and Britain. In this video, I will tell you the strange incident friends. A song entitled Gloomy Sunday is from Hungary. Famous musician Riso Says composed it in 1933. After 2 years, in 1935, this composition was first sung by a singer Paul Kummer. After a year, it was sung in English by American singer Hall Camp and friends. This is where the origin of this song originates from. Strange things began becoming famous. Actually, the lyrics of this tune were very dark. The words of this song were very melancholy and depressing. Its soundtrack was also very dark. This song became famous all over the globe in no time, and then strange news related to it. Reports started circulating in the media about how people are committing suicide after listening to this song. The first incident occurred with the owner of a shoemaking shop when he committed suicide by writing the words of this song in a note. European nation Austria. A female committed suicide by jumping into water. At that moment, she was holding the lyrics of this song written on paper. A male shot himself. He had written that the lyrics of this song were not going out of his consciousness. Friends, Germany. A man committed suicide and this melody was playing in his room at that time. Countless such incidents came to light at that time. These incidents were related to America and Europe. It became famous in the media that 100 individuals committed suicide after listening to this song. Another tragic news was that the man who composed this song, Riso Says, had also committed suicide. He believed that because of his song, people had committed suicide, and he also committed suicide by jumping from the window. But friends, now the issue arises that no matter how sad it is, can 100 people commit suicide after listening to one song? Now let's talk about the actual reality of this story. Friends, actually this was the period of Great Depression. The period from 1929 to 1939 is termed the period. During these 10 years, the situation had become very terrible in America, Europe and many countries around the world. This period began when the stock market crashed in America in 1929. According to an estimate, only America in the next few years, 1.5 crore people became unemployed. The profit of large companies had fallen by 90%. This devastation spread from America to Europe, and major banks of Europe went bankrupt. Friends, the GDP of many countries around the world has gone down. This included both wealthy and poor countries. The trade across the world had fallen by 50%. In many countries, unemployment had gone up to 33%. People were very distressed during this period. People had gone into melancholy. They had employment and their salaries were negligible. It had become very difficult for people to satisfy their expenses. Now this song named Gloomy Sunday was also released in this period, and the individuals who committed suicide after listening to it were actually the difficulties of that period. The lyrics and music of this song was so dark that people who committed suicide used to commit suicide while listening to this song, and later it became famous that this song itself is a curse, but in reality, it was the true reason for those suicides. It was the era of Great Depression. However, even today people make many stories about this song, the actual reality of which I have told you friends.